Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We have 2 hours and 39 minutes, and today we need to get 17,500 score. My frame rate just dropped like a rock after starting the stream, which is somewhat worrisome, as that is not supposed to happen. Very, very strange. I don't necessarily trust this. I think I'm going to restart the game. So give me a moment. This time I'm not going to be stupid. So I'm going to click this button here. Give me a moment, and we'll soon be back in action, and hopefully have decent frames. Yes. And now? Any second now. Yeah, there we go. Yes, so now I have 140 frames here instead of having about 60 to 50 as I had before. Now it's 144. That is weird, but okay, something just tripped up. I don't know. Either way, today we will be focusing on trying to finish this silly boy task, or getting some progress on it. Not sure when we should do this thing. Don't want to wait too long. Especially not as the next one starts in 2 days. So it's either a boat on land, a boat, a plane, or a tank. 20,000 score. That is a bit oof. I think we're gonna probably play the French thing for that. What battle rating is this? 3.7, and it is rank 2. 3.7 for this is kind of oof. And it's counted as a light tank. What? Huh? Smoking, what are you, Gaijin? Does it have bad gun traverse? Quite bad. Not as bad as the PBV 301, but certainly no star. No APHE. That's a shame. Yeah, we'll probably play this thing, but the annoying thing is that it's not rank 3, so can't grind neither the event nor the... that's gonna be painful. But, okay. I mean, I would have to spawn in a rank 3 tank first and then die, and then hope to spawn this thing, which is, you know, not guaranteed. Anyway, we'll worry about that some other time for now. You can always hope to unlock the M46. We are a bit away. This thing is going to be a little bit annoying, but well, we'll see. Anyway, let's try to keep our speed and shoot some fools, shall we? We already have the best shells, that's the positive part. We don't have the best engine and transmission and track upgrades, though, so that's going to be painful. Any fun planes we can use? Technically could get the attacker in there, I guess. I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, nah, I think I'll wait for now. Maybe we'll just keep the... And this thing has quite a few RP3s. Guess this is as close as we can get to a P-47. Yo, checks. What is going on? Get to the intelligence streak required number of times. We don't have anything to scout with, so I think we'll skip that. Yes. Yeah, we'll skip that. Sure, why not? Okay, you wanna join 8.0 Britain? Damn, okay then. Your funeral, sir. Look at that periscope. Can that thing actually elevate? I'm guessing it can't. Well, I don't feel like grinding alone. Boring as fuck, I see. And these crew are very low skill. I'll put some into range finding and keen vision, because keen vision is actually very important. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Is it 7-3 again? Yeah. You really like up-tiering yourself, don't you, boy? Probably not going to get too many stabilizer, you know, opportunities here on this map. Unless we drive out here, but it's also going to, you know, end our, you know, existence very quickly. So that's a little bit sad. What can you do?
Cruise positions, ready up. Driver ready. Gunner ready. Loader ready.
Oof, my frames are a little bit bad again. I wish I could run this game at 4K, that would be so nice. But alas. Is this like the early APDS or is it late? I'm guessing it's late, but I don't know. Gosh, I do not feel secure about my choice here. And it is lagging quite a bit. I thought I just heard something. What is this man going on about? Yeah. Rip. Nice, we kinda traded, except that I only took out his gun barrel. Damn it, when I saw that exhaust I shouldn't have pushed there. If the frame rate could be, you know, normal and not terribly low, that would be very pleasant for me. I'm not running any extra programs, so I don't know why. It's so weird, like one stream it's all completely fine, and then the next I have like 60 frames on every map. And then the next it's fine again, I have 140 on all the maps. Well, that was a sad death. I could have probably one-shotted him as well, and actually traded. God, we are being absolutely overran. Really? What the heck am I shooting? BBs? Hell yeah, we turned this his gunner slightly red, don't worry. And there's like 3 martyrs. Oh, I hate APDS so much. I hit him twice in his turret. Like, I can barely see what his turret is even. This is such a terrible fucking... God, what a terrible start to the day. That just sucked all the will to live out of me right away. And God, the input it's not only lagging, there's input lag. Now, yeah, we're back to 47 frames in the main menu now. What the hell is going on? Like, I had 144 before, and now we're back to 40. Huh? Can you care to explain that? I have changed nothing, as far as I know. Back to DX11, I guess. Wait, are you telling me there's no way I can set it to DX11? Yes. Okay, good. And now we need to restart again. Actually, before I do... Oh, there's like input lag and everything. Because it's lagging so much. What the hell is going on here? So those were Martyr A3s. And I hit it right square in the middle. God, did you see that? Yeah, and this guy kept surviving. He just took some shrapnel to the face over and over, and it did nothing. But yeah, if I had hit the right side instead, or right next to the gun, I can hit the ammo. That's where I wanted to hit. Alright, we take that with us. God, it just gets worse. It's like there's a memory leak or something. What the hell is going on? 30 frames. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. Gaijin, what are you doing? What a terrible start. Like, what an absolute trash fire of a game for me. Get one-shotted by a leopard who's just sitting there. And the worst part is I'm trying to do this stupid 30 kilometers an hour battle pass challenge. It's just... I hate it. It forces you to play in a stupid way because of this stupid challenge. Oh, I hate it so much. Like, why do Gaijin do this? Maybe I should just use the Finnish leopard. Or the Finnish AA leopard. Well, it's worth it, so what do you expect? Yeah, now we're back. we're back here with tons of frames, good to go. I'm gonna turn on the source again in OBS. Any second now. There we go. Yeah, and it's still fine. It's still perfectly fine. I'm still, it's buttery smooth. No input delay and everything, because that's partially what messed me up during that game. It was just so awkward. Like every movement, it really truly felt like I was turning a 7-ton turret, because there was like an inertia to everything I did. It felt like. Let's hope we can get this map. Yeah, good luck getting any 30 kilometers an hour kills with this heap of garbage. Definitely gonna try to just advance up here. Let's see if the frames get severely affected. It's a full up tier as well. Swing fire is so useless. I don't know when I will be using it. Yeah, there we go. Now the frames are good. 144. Maybe it was just DX12 being DX12 as usual. But it has happened when I've had the DX11 selected as well, so I don't know. It's something weird with Gaijin, and I don't even know what it could be. Memory leaks or GPU memory leaks, I don't know. The worst kind. Oh boy, yep, there's a heli. It's actually really nice that they show the little symbol. It sounds like they say hind, but they say height. Well, I don't even have a laser rangefinder, good luck with that. Well, there goes a martyr. God, those two martyrs. They just drove out into the open too, like there was no risk involved. I don't want to shoot him, but I also want to shoot him. Okay. That should do it. I don't know why he's not just forced jump from his plane or his heli at that moment.
Target destroyed.
He should have been, but he wasn't. I need to adjust the volume of the music in the game as well, because I am having trouble hearing the game. Is that a freaking IS-7? Yes, it is. Oh, he just fired, but...
Target damaged.
That's probably us dead.
Armor piercing loaded.
Please kill this man immediately. Can't freaking pen that. Oh boy. This is already testing my patience today, dude. This is already testing my patience. Just 2 games of British tanks and it's over. APDS is a shadow of what it used to be. It is probably it went from being like one of my favorite ammunitions actually, except for APFSDS of course, to being one of my most hated. A-Trap and APC are notwithstanding, of course, because they are just truly meme calibers, but they have their use. The problem is these tanks, they either have to use APDS or they have to use HESH, and you can't really do anything with either of them. And of course, the very first tank I have to run across is a fucking IS-7. The very first tank. Can't be like anything else. No, no. Okay, most useful...
Target damaged! Target destroyed!
Most useful rangefinder, I guess I'll just use the...
Armor piercing loaded!
FE4005 is the only acceptable tank to use HESH. Or against, like, SPA. Yeah, it is your HE option, essentially.
They hit us! Tank! 12 o'clock! Range! 600! Armor piercing! Loading!
Oh wow, my...
No! We've been hit!
Cool. My machine gun broke. Oh, it's a rare... It's a rare bill. I mean, I don't know what I was thinking driving out there to begin with. I don't know. We'll just try to do some rocketing, I guess. Actually, no, we'll do some AA because there's bound to be something going on soon. At least I got a kill. God. What an absolute heap of shit. I'm gonna see if I can find this bill. I mean, this is essentially the best map for that thing. It is very, very difficult to see him. Did you see the spread there? Jesus. Couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. But alright, then we won't be able to get that guy. Probably. Maybe if we get a little higher. Can't really see him. Is that a TU2 or a T18? I don't know. Wow. Nope, aisle 28. Oh, it's so difficult to lead. I got a hit, but that's it. Took out half his tail. Probably coming back now and... Please die immediately. Thank you. Okay, we got him. Took a while, but we got him. Hey, we have a heli. And he's dead. No, he's not dead yet, actually. Hey, killed a BMP. A little bit of a shame. Could have been a possible target for me. Ooh. That was a snipe.
Hit! Target hit!
At least I'm good at something, which is being an SPAA. Things really haven't been working out for me today so far. Maybe I should just not care about the 30 kilometers an hour and what the heck? And finish that with the AAs instead. I can go really fast. Because I don't think this is the lineup to do it with. There. 100 meters height. It's a drone. Yeah, I can't shoot that down. Oh shit, we actually need some ammo. Let me just sit here right in the wide open and resupply my ammo. Because why not? Must be safe, right? Is that the Bill guy again? Who respawned? Nope. What? Okay. Look at that spread. Like, how am I supposed to counter this guy? Right. Come on. Is that another 105? Saab 105? It is. Okay, first. This guy. Damn it. What the hell just popped that smoke? Oh boy. Almost got his track. I'm so sorry, I really can't take that guy out. Nice, nice. Where's that heli? No, I see him. Can I pen his lower side? I probably can, but at what... to what use? I mean... Oh, there's an Istelfark. I don't know. I try. Sometimes. Should we just bully this man to death if we can? I would say yes. Oh my god, die. FCS is down. Yes! Excellent. Where was that BMP2? Oh god. Run to cover. He was over there at B somewhere. Gotta mark him for our guy. Break! Break! No. BMP is further out. To the east? Why couldn't they just make it only 20k, not 35? Yeah, good question. They I would say it's probably because Gaijin are enemies of human life. That's why.
Reverse!
Okay, that's one BMP2 down. Was that the BMP that I was worried about? Yes. Okay. We can move up. Probably gonna have a heli soon.
360. Height 100
Yeah.
meters. Air 350. Height 100 meters.
How far away is that? Like 1 billion million kilometers? My spread is so insane. Yes, finally the 163 radared him. That's what the radar is probably has the best use for. This planes, it's, you know, but against a heli, it can be extremely useful. I need to get the accuracy upgrades for this, because that was ridiculous. There we go, I can reload now. Three plane kills.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Well, one was a heli.
Objective achieved.
Terrible game. Absolute trash fire of a game. I actually want to take a look at the IS-7. I probably can't because of Gaijin wanting to make event vehicles even more overpowered by hiding them so no one can even inspect their armor layout. There is a way around it, I know. You don't have to tell me, but we'll see if we can do that. Okay, we have one task completed. Definitely not gonna do that. Teamwork and supporting fire. I would need to fly for that, probably. Sure, that's gonna happen sooner or later. Probably later. Okay, let me think here for a moment. The IS-7 is bound to be invisible here, I'm guessing. I don't know why they do that. It's completely unnecessary. Okay, it's not invisible. Good, good. Good Gaijin for once. Let's see for the turret. No, that's not the right one. So I can pen it. I just happened to hit the wrong spot like 15 times. Where's his gunner though? Is it on the right side? Yes, it is. That was a little bit unfortunate there. So I can't really take out his breach. Hitting there, I kind of took out the breach, I guess. This is at 500 meters. Can we... Yeah, no, any closer don't really matter. Couldn't really shoot the lower front, otherwise that's always a good option. Possibly. Well, apparently not. Yeah, no, so you have to hit the right next to the gun if you want to get the gunner, or possibly if you can hit here and you can hope that he doesn't get to shoot with his orange breach, but most likely he will. So yeah, that's just oof. It can barely do anything, and he can basically just doesn't have to aim anywhere, just hit wherever on you. Like he hit right here and it just went straight through. No problem. All right. Let's do it. And I'll probably have to play this thing to finish the going speed. Probably if you want to like do the go fast tasks, probably want APF SDS so that you don't have to aim as carefully, because with APDS you really have to aim carefully. The slightest like error in your hit and it's either going to be shell shattered, a ricochet, or you might pen but deal absolutely no damage. So APDS is a precision round. And another one of these battles with, well, battle game mode. I think I'm just going to start off with the Vickers, but I'm going to take it easy now. I'm not going to play as rushy. Why this game mode? I actually like battle, because the battles are actually longer than 2 seconds. It doesn't just end with one single death of each player on either side and then spawn camp for the rest of the game. So I actually don't mind this game mode too much. Of course, it also, you know, this game mode also heavily promotes just locked lines, like no one moves and everyone just sits. So that's another issue. Honestly, I wish they just made like the single cap game mode, but they make the cap circle a little bit larger, and it can be capped slowly by whichever team has more tanks inside of the area. That would be nice. And then, of course, it doesn't drain your points as quickly. Would be nice too. Right, we are made from paper. We have absolutely no armor whatsoever, so we should be aware of that fact. Well then, we just lost a man. You see him, boy. I saw him at least. Good thing he had that ammo. Thank you for hitting me, Mr. AMX-13. Thank you for continuing to hit me despite... Oh god. Gunner loader, that's good. Although he has commander override though. But yeah, well, we got a free kill for the Samoa, who couldn't, I think, due to his lack of a stabilizer, couldn't react quick enough. This Samoa is very ballsy sitting on top of the hill like that, but whatever floats your boat, I guess. Can we see that? Yeah, Jesus. Uh-oh. Follow-up shots. Yep. Okay, he's toast. Good. Another free kill for that Samoa. Granted by yours truly. For distracting him. Ugh, was that a... That was the finish thing, wasn't it? Uh-oh, Samoa hasn't finished him off in 2 hits. What is that? M60? Nope. Turn 3. Point blank? No, it is most certainly not point blank. 600. I don't think I can lob this. There is no possible way. What sort of gun depression are we looking at here? -7. That's not very good. Oh boy, again. feel like this man doesn't know what he's doing, so that's good. Holy moly, the enemy team are being quite manhandled. Can we actually see that guy there? I'm fully aware that reversing out into his field of view might be a bad idea, by the way. Oh, we can't. Is this man about to be toast? Yes. Oh, we've lost every single... I was about to say, we've lost every single teammate looking at the minimap on this side of the map. Wow, really? He just shot randomly at the lower front plate, and that happened to graze some ammo we had in the back. I guess that's our ready rack, so we can't really do anything about that. Ladies and gentlemen, the best Term 3 player you've ever seen. Just shoots the very bottom of the tank, hitting only the driver, but it happens to graze an ammo in the back. Don't worry. Don't have to actually aim. That would be terrible. And it's a fucking serial number guy. Spawning in his 2 Term 3s and then leaving. God. Centurion without engine upgrades should not exist. It just should not. What sort of gun depression do we have? -10. That's actually okay. Holy moly, we are... Is that a leopard I just heard? I hope not. Yes, it's a slight incline, Centurion engine, I know. No, I shouldn't put you through these horrible... I see you, Mr... Damn it. Good hit. I hit that ammo rack right there. That's exactly what I wanted. Thank God for that. This tree, man, has saved how many enemy tanks so far? Gunner, loader, horizontal, and vertical turret drive.
Armor piercing, loaded.
I mean, I'm not sure I'll be able to make it in time with how slow the scent is. Is he looking? Oh boy, he looking. You know what? This might be a job for Hesh. Yeah, he did the same thing as I did. Ah yes, the friendly artillery immediately on the point. Who the hell was that? Maybe it wasn't friendly. No, it was a dead guy? Huh? Oh boy, you okay there, Object 122? Well, it's an Object 122, so he should be fine. That thing is very powerful. It's basically us, but better in every single possible way. Faster, better armor, ATGMs for when you mess up your everything. How did you not destroy that man? Are you in need of repairs, my man?
Loaded.
Well, it is an object, yes. Yes, it is. Are you gonna shoot some planes with that? I don't think there are any up right now. Let's do the test. Nope. You better probably stick back if you wanna survive until airplanes arrive. Yeah, that thing is way faster than us. Probably has a way better gun than us, I guess. Has way better armor than us, and I'm guessing it's maybe fires slower. 7.4 seconds reload, maybe. Okay, 2 warm-up games, and that's all we needed before we got eventually kicked into gear. God, what an absolute disaster for the enemy team right there. Well, it's probably plenty of our guys as well, though, but let's be real. We don't have anyone but 2 SPA defending the east side of the map, but I'm sure that's gonna be just fine. They still have guys camping in F2. Don't tell me it's this guy with 0 kill or 0 deaths and 2 destructions. I used the K word again. YouTube won't like that. You know, I have been thinking of starting a YouTube, like, actually edited channel. It'll take a lot of my time, of course, to edit, but I have some good ideas for, like, sound effects. I would probably like to get sound effects from, like, games and stuff. Sort of like how Spookston does it. I mean, he has a lot of good stuff with using like Halo and Half-Life. So I'd probably steal that. But I'd probably also use like XCOM sound effects, because those are just funny sounding, especially the death screams. They sound a little goofy. What the hell are you?
1 o'clock. Range. 450. Load squash in.
It's an IT.
Squash in loaded. Load armor piercing.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. I couldn't even see the ATGM, like, at all before it was fired. So he stuck it up there over the... He stuck it up over the hill, and I still couldn't see it for some reason. I was waiting for it to pop up so I could shoot it with the Hesh, but no... Gaijin had other plans for, apparently rendering things. I mean, that is the only way to use ATGM carriers nowadays, like only sticking up the ATGM launcher and firing it. That is... There are very few locations where you can actually successfully play that sort of gameplay. And even then people can hit your ATGM and ammo rack you, apparently. Well, the 901 can be ammo racked. I would guess the IT1 can't, because it's an IT1. Well, it was also silly to challenge him there when he had such a good position. I just wanted to see if I can dink him with the Hesh. But I also thought that, you know, I would be able to see his little ATGM before he was able to fire it, but for some reason I couldn't. Maybe I just needed... Oh boy. 2 kills with artillery. And you were one of them, Chex. Why? Why did you drive into artillery? That was very silly. Do I need to, like... Okay, never mind. Because, well... Yes? Okay, this is probably the... This is the place where you want to be with this thing. Why is he, like, smoking our teammate? I don't know. Another, you know, better question is why hasn't the enemy team just given up already? There's one man left. It's the IT1 man who's been camping there the entire game. Which, you know, to be fair, is pretty much... Well, the IT1 is probably one of the more competent ATGM carriers. I would almost say that ATGM carriers that only have the launcher, like, sticking up, they are the most, like, viable ones. This one is a little bit of a mixed bag, I'd say. If I could elevate that camera thing, that would be cool. Okay, we got parts, that's cool. Probably want tracks, because tracks are incredibly important. 6 out of 32. Cool. How are we doing for score? Nowhere even close. BRB. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Okay, terrible... You know, can we still get up there? I'm guessing you can't. Oh, and I don't want to... Because I want to try the swing fire, but if I can't get up there... Like, that is the only place where I can see the swing fire even being close to working, and I have a feeling they destroyed that. Yeah, and they even destroyed this area, because before you could drive down there and sit there, but no. No hull down areas for you. So, yeah, I think we're screwed. I think I might as well just end my existence. Because there is no... Nope. There is no possible place where I can sit and be hull down, except for maybe over there. And even then, that's at such an extreme angle that I don't think it's going to be viable. Where could we be sitting? Like, there's a ton of light tanks now going over there. Yeah, no, this was a mistake. Don't get me wrong, like, ATGM vehicles can be very potent in very specific circumstances, like that IT1's position where they can stick up the ATGM or ATGM only. Of course, certain vehicles actually require an operator for the ATGM, which makes it like a lot less meta or viable in War Thunder. Jesus, what the hell is going on? We have just lost half the team in the middle of the map already. So yeah, some vehicles can actually stick up the launcher and just have it be operated by a ghost. That's really good. Some vehicles can't do that. Some vehicles actually are automated. So that's probably 2 seconds, and I was down to 2 crew because of a balanced terms. Yes, indeed. The fact that that is just 1 step above a normal Leopard 1 without a stabilizer is actually a little bit insane. I don't have a clue where I'm supposed to be with this thing here on this map. It really feels like there is not any spots designed for me in mind. Oh boy, here's a plane. And our team has one single AA. Why didn't that call out the plane? You better watch yourself here. Oh my god, there was a guy right there. Just as you drove out here. Watch yourself, there's a term 3 in there. Well, he drove by and is currently murdering the rest of our team. The best part is that he can just 30mm us. Wow, we took out his engine and his track. See, if I just had a direct fire cannon there, I would have been fine. But I chose my fate. Now, should we rely on our very, 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 very intelligent teammates to take out that 1262 that's ruining everyone? I guess we'll have to, because I don't want to have to play SPA every single game in order to not get cast, but that is the way usually things go for me. Yeah, we got a bunch of AMX 10Ps who are just left-click constantly. And they have not destroyed a single enemy plane so far. Really? That guy's still in that area. At least now I had a direct fire cannon. And he randomly just grazed my ammo and that was enough. I hit his ammo directly. I don't think he even hit my shell straight on. Okay, we got one AMX-30 DCA now. Alright, I had to sacrifice my life to that term 3 because I thought we had destroyed him, but apparently we hadn't. That was such a waste. That was such a waste. Term 3 is so goddamn fast and has a stabilizer as well. Please destroy him. There we go. It's essentially everything the Vickers Mark 1 is, but pretty much better in every possible way, except for fire rate, I think. I think the Vickers 1 has it beat there, but you also get a 30mm coax. And it's way faster. And it has similar, if not better, armor even. Oh, there was a Panzerhaubitze over there, and he somehow got... I don't even know how he got destroyed by an AML 90. Oh boy. Help. XM800. Don't go around that corner if you know what's good for you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. I was so focused on the XM800 that Raketenautomat just randomly drove forward. Oh my god, this is so frustrating. I haven't been able to leave this area at all, mostly because I first spawned in swing fire and there's just no way to play the swing fire on this map. Like, I have it in my lineup, right? But on at least 60% of the maps, there is just no possible way to play that thing. You just can't play it. There's not a single viable location to play that thing in some maps. So having it in your lineup really is just a liability. Die, you fool! There we go. Your kill assist. Fantastic. Where's the... Where's the XM800? Oh, he's close to the Lorraine 40T maybe? No, wait, that was something else firing at the Lorraine 40T. I don't know what that was. Oh, the Panzerhaubitze just cleaned them out. How is this Su-9 struggling so hard with basically him, but way worse in every possible conceivable way? I thought I could pen that. Okay, well, GG, we're done for. Unless someone helps me right away. Nope. They certainly don't. I mean, there's basically no one left to help me. How have you not destroyed me yet, sir? There we go, finally. That was difficult. Gotta go, but meet you later. Alrighty then. Take care, checks. I'll keep suffering. How could I not pen that in the side of the turret? Like that thing is supposed to have very light armor. The guy was just looking far out to the side. Standard Germany main mode, and I just could not pen him. Yeah, 46. I guess that's just barely enough to survive. Certainly survives the skink. It's rank 3. Yes. Oof, yeah. No, I can't pen that. I need to be very close. Okay, I underestimated or overestimated my own penetration and underestimated that guy's armor. Maybe should have just shot the track, to be honest. Well, that was terrible. And the swing fire is very, very bad. Was fairly easy to hit with the ATGM at least, but it felt extremely slow for what it was. Like, I clicked there and it took like a whole second before I even saw the ATGM, and he was like, what, 100 meters away? No, maybe 200. Yeah, 185. Yeah, see this map. This is a perfect example. Like, where the hell am I supposed to use a swing fire on this map? There is just no possible conceivable way you could use a swing fire here.
To battle! Ready up! Driver ready. Gunner ready. Loader ready.
Let's see, 11 rounds. Yes, that huge ammo rack right there in the turret is my ready rack, so people are just gonna shoot randomly very weird shots, and they're randomly gonna hit that ammo rack and get the kill, despite probably not even aiming for it. Like that Term 3 in the shot like the lower left front at this angle, and it just happened to hit like the driver's foot and that first shell in the ammo rack. I wish you could set the amount of shells to have in the ready rack. That would be very handy, actually, because then I'd probably set a lower amount. What are they doing? Oh god, I didn't realize we could... What the hell? What? I don't have a clue what my tank was doing there. Nor do I have a clue what that was. I see what it is now.
Squash it! Loaded!
Really? Okay then.
Squash it! Loaded! Target destroyed!
There you go. Two can play at that game. Maybe I should try maining Hesh for this. That is the word. Those are the words of a madman right there. But maybe I should. So far, it's been working out. The problem with Hesh is much like high explosive. It's either you get them a little bit, or you don't do anything at all, and there's no in between. So it really is quite oof. Because if you don't get the gunner at least, and the difference between Hesh and HE is that Hesh doesn't always one-shot with, which HE usually does. Oh boy, SU-11 got a double kill with his bombs. Oh, that was an ally. God, I am so overwhelmed with the amount of spots I have to be looking for enemies in. I am wondering if that Chinese... if that Chinese player is gonna be back at the exact same spot that he died in. No. Well, actually, PLZ-05, he just destroyed a leopard right next to us. Oh shit. God damn it. He destroyed a leopard right next to us, so where might he be? Well, there he was. Oh, he was over there after all. Oh, god damn it. I should have just went with my gut feeling. I felt like he was somewhere in this area, but then I saw that guy on B, and that was enough of a distraction. God. That is a tank. God damn it. Commander, loader, cannon breach. Wish I could see, but no, the weasels got that taken care of so that there's no chance of seeing happening. Okay, don't have to worry about that guy now. Yeah, there he is.
Target destroyed. Armor piercing, loaded.
Here, we finally found him. Why am I doing so well with this Centurion?
Armor piercing loaded.
It's just a slower firing Vickers with a slightly better immunity to like enemy anti-air. Maybe I'm just being too careful with the Hell yeah. Yeah, maybe I'm just being too careful with the Vickers and I should be playing a little bit more aggressively.
Armor piercing, loaded. Gunner unconscious. Target
I
destroyed.
knew you were there, you little bastard. Oh, that feels good. That was the Chinese artillery guy who we destroyed in the beginning after he missed like 16 shells. Who then came back to get revenge. We went to the same area with his third tank, so that's interesting. And he left the game. I don't have crew replenishment, otherwise I would very much love that right now. I don't even have parts, so... Because that noise that I'm hearing while I'm repairing tells me I don't have parts, which means I am going to not be able to shoot at all. And it's gonna take me like a million years to reload. This is so painful, man. I hate this. And the worst part is it's gonna misfire.
Target destroyed.
Oh. No, what? I do have parts? Maybe I do, alright. Didn't misfire, but it's taking me quite a while to reload. What are you, you cretin? Okay, he's gun. He's gun. God, I can't even speak. It's a mix of gone and done. He's gun. Officially patented. Uh-oh. Wow, that was some precision bombing. I think there's still an enemy. Yeah, there absolutely was. Did they have a weird peace treaty going on there? That... Oh my god. Oh boy. There's an AA. Come on, I want the cap. No! God damn it. Why couldn't I get a cap? I cleared off the last remaining enemy who was capping. I'm capping, Captain. At least this is actually the good APDS that I'm using right now. So, you know, could be worse. That 163 is about to run into something Soviet. What the hell are you? Well, he don't have no breach no more. But I don't have a reload rate, so... Well, I do have one. I have too much of one. His little turret looking at me there at the very end. I don't know why that made me laugh. How the hell am I almost at a nuke with 9 kills and 1 cap? No, it's U11. Get him, yeah, Ju-87, you have to destroy the enemy. What are we guys firing at? What the heck? I wonder if our side can be penned by those Soviet 37s. Probably. Well, no, good thing no one is going for B, because we would be absolutely screwed if they did. Well, we could just go and take C, but for now, I'm happy with being here. Hey, look, another viewer... Viewer bot selling operation. The fact that Twitch doesn't have a system to automatically detect those accounts and just delete them immediately, I don't know why. But that was actually a decent game after the first death, which was kind of sad. But after that, good stuff. Chinese tank destroyer. It's not a Chinese tank destroyer, it's a Chinese tank destroyer. There is a none too subtle difference. Right then, we don't have fucking tracks for the Vickers because we keep fucking failing with it. And then we do amazingly with its Cent Mark 10. TTV, VTT, TTT. What does that even mean? Anyway, welcome, welcome, Mr. Noobs in Ark. How is the man himself doing today? Nothing. Okay, good to hear. That it means nothing, of course. What can we do? We can do some more rangefinding. Do we get a laser rangefinder for this? Ah, damn it. This thing would be so good with a laser rangefinder. I'm just gonna check the object 122 thingamajig. Oh, it's a Chinese. Yeah, it's actually 2 steps above us, so... And it has a dart. And it's an APFSDS that has the same pen as our APDS, but it's just probably better in every possible way. But the reload rate, look at that, 12 seconds, actually worse. Wowie wowie. Also has those 4 ATGMs. And it has way better armor. Way better armor. Holy shit, 1,000 horsepower for 37 tons too. No wonder that thing is hauling. And we have 538 for 38 tons. My. Let's see. Chemistry and fucking French. I fucking hate the French lessons. It's so hard. Probably got like 50 or something. French, I mean, didn't you choose that yourself as part of your education? I'm guessing you have it's not mandatory to learn French, you can probably choose. No? French is mandatory? There ain't no possible goddamn way. Is it like that out in Sweden? Yes, in Sweden you have of course Swedish language courses, and then you have English language. We don't choose any lessons. What the f... Okay, well, the basically, so in what you call it? Well, first in 6th grade, I think it is, you get to choose a 3rd language, and it can either be Spanish, it can be French, or it can be German. And then you usually have that in 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. And then, of course, beyond that, when you get to university, you can usually add some extra courses. You could add, like, you know, Russian, or depends on the university you're at, or not the university. That would even be, yeah, but past 9th grade would be whatever you call it, high school. I don't know. I'm not too good with the school terms in English, to be honest. But it's grade 10 through 12. All of them are mandatory, for example. Damn, what the heck? So French is just a thing that you're supposed to learn. I mean, cool, definitely cool, but it's a little bit oof that you don't get to choose. You have like German and Spanish as well, or is it just French? I picked German when I was a wee boy of 12 years. Well, 11, I guess. So I can speak a tiny bit of German and understand quite a bit of spoken and written German. I speak far worse than I can, like, listen and understand. You are forced to see religious culture and ethics if you aren't specifically Christian or Jew. Okay. Are you an atheist? No. No? No, that's just not allowed. Are you not agnostic? Nah. What the hell? Yeah, bro. I feel for you, man. Shit, I've just been autopiloting here. Let's just go for it. I see exhaust behind that building. We're going. Ouch. That probably hurt. That probably hurt a lot more. Ouch. Autopiloting that doesn't usually end up going very well. That was a very open area I was traversing. I should have, instead of driving this way and just being stupid, I should have driven down there. Should we actually try the swing fire on this map? Problem is, it does have open areas, but it's not... it's the castle up there, no. Heck no, we don't care. Our language families and constructions are completely different. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, French is very, very different. It is very strange. I mean, I don't know anything about Turkish though, so... you know, I can't really compare it that way, but compared to German and... well, compared to Swedish, it's very different. Compared to German, it's quite different. We add stuff to make new words. Chai. Yeah. Tea, yeah. Chai... I don't know how to pronounce that, but Chai Dunlik, I would try. That's actually funny, because teapot is chainik in Ukrainian. I failed in my very... wow, the enemy team has just evaporated. I just drove out and got clapped immediately because I'm a dumbass and can't focus. Kalimlik? Pencil case, yeah. I mean, that's sort of how we do it as well. Uh-oh, bad network connection. Uh-oh, 28% packet loss. Uh-oh, 19, 17... 15, it's getting better. 13, 11. Okay, oh, we're good to go. Yeah, we do the same thing. We have like te, which is tea, and then teapot would be tekanna, and then pen is just penna, and pencil case would be penskrin. And Swedish is kind of weird, according to most other Scandinavian languages, because we have like weird noises, such as the sh, and yeah, other, you know, other languages don't have that in the Scandinavian countries. We have sh and hue, which is different, which is very, very confusing for people. And the worst part is that sometimes the letter K can be a sh sound, and other times it's a k sound. So yeah, Swedish is a bit weird. There are certain rules, but I certainly don't know them all. Man, I'm not gonna get anything done this run. The enemy team is just falling apart too fast, and I'm too slow to be able to get to the battlefield in time to do anything. Yeah, I got... what the hell? As if they were leaving. That's weird. That's weird. A weird thing to have a one word for, but yeah, I guess the most Swedish thing would be the word lagom, which means sort of just the right amount, or not too much and not too little. Thank you, Gaijin. That was a terrible game. I did not get anything done. What did I get? 70 score? Yep. All I did was get destroyed and didn't see a single enemy beyond that point because the enemy team just absolutely evaporated. Let's try again, shall we? And this time I'll try to focus a little bit better. I wonder, is that the S and the C with a little tail on? Is that like pronounced sh, or how is that pronounced? Or just a longer sh? No, both the S and and that one combined, because that sort of seems to me to be something like ch. S is like precisely. That's so that's exactly like the Ukrainian letter and the Russian letter. Then let me see if I can type it in chat. And then I don't know if I can type the other one. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one that's both the ones above combined. I said I would focus, but I haven't been focusing, but now I will try to focus. I usually don't go here. I don't know Russian. No, but it's I think it's similar this to the Cyrillic alphabet. Like it's the same with Polish. The Polish language is essentially supposed to be Cyrillic, well, it used to be, but then they converted to the Latin alphabet, and they didn't add any extra letters, as far as I know, for the different weird sounds, so they just added, oh shitey blighty matey, they just added extra letters to their words, and that's why their words have like 16 consonants and 1 vowel. Yes, exactly. So they would do like, yeah, for that one letter, that last one I wrote, they would type SZCZ, I think. And it would be equivalent. We used the Arabic alphabet. Yeah, for a while, yes. A while being 600 years, yes indeed. And Sweden used runes before, well, Christianity, I guess. What am I doing? I am so out of it today. There's probably some bad man. Please leave me alone. Whoever you might be. Dear God. Am I about to get hellied? That would be a probably to that. Nope. He's toast. Good. Changed the Latin alphabet and localized it. Oh, and the literacy rate skyrocketed. Oh my god, really? He got my... Damn it. It's a good thing he... Wow, I am reloading exceedingly slowly. Or reloading, I'm repairing, I meant. There we go, doubled my repair rate, but it's still not gonna be enough. Oh, thank god. That can pen me? Okay. There we go. I should have probably reversed that after the, whatever it was. So a Bradley can pen me frontally. Wow, that actually puts the Vickers Mark 1 down quite a few pegs. Holy moly, that is actually terrible. And the worst part is he was just randomly shooting through the smoke. Probably because he scouted me earlier. Well, we got 1 kill and 1 cap. Honestly, I think I could probably see that guy, the guy who shot me for quite a while. If I had just opened my eyes. I feel like I'm like getting a history lesson here while I'm attempting to not be bad. What are you? Oh, come on. Damn it. No, don't load squash it. Okay, he's toast. XM803. What? I can face that in a Ascent Mark 10? Oh yeah, in a full up tier, I guess. That is actually insane that I can face an XM90 or 803. If it is the thing I'm thinking of. The cheap MBT-70. Well, that TTMM just bullied an XM800 to death. And now we're in the same situation as last game. The enemy team is falling apart, and in order to get anything done we need to really rush, but at the same time rushing can be dangerous because you might run into some enemies and not expect them. Don't hit the edge, please. Everything is just so much faster than me. Damn it. God damn it. No doubt I saw that first, but I just couldn't move fast enough because this thing is just such a slow, hulking beast. Just the slightest turn and my speed is a memory. A faded memory. I swear, if someone spawns now and just evaporates me. Don't actually know if that guy is spawn protected. I'd imagine he is. I'm just gonna wait a little bit.
Target destroyed.
Okay.
Armor piercing loaded.
Why did this man smoke? Did he get shot by something? Ah, yes, he's getting shot by a heli. Who's now got his fantastic sights on me. Well, that was nowhere even close. I am repairing, right?
Armor piercing loaded.
Oh wow, a swing fire took him out.
Loaded. Prepare for engine start. Starting.
I am so ready for engine starts, you have no idea. ETR man is probably, I would imagine, in trouble. What is the swing fire firing at? Something in their spawn that has spawn protection? Yep, a Gepard. Oh, the BTR took out the Gepard. Hold on. There was an M163 as well, I think. Probably gonna get destroyed by the BTR. Once again, I do better in and the Centurion. Not a whole lot better, but, you know, it's the thought that counts.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, he ran into the 163. Whew, okay. No, we need to revise our strategy for the first spawning tank, because if I don't get good results with the first spawning tank, the risk is that the enemy team has just left the game before I even arrive to the battlefield with my second tank. But we're almost done with the daily tasks, that's good. Terrible games. We're a little bit away with the event. Okay, this map again. And it's another full up tier. God. I thought 9.3 was where it was always down tiers, but no. Apparently it's 9.0. I don't know.
Crew positions. Ready up. Driver ready. Gunner ready.
Ah yes, that is so very fair to put that thing against things like me. You know, I would like to actually go into the middle, B, because then you can hide amongst the houses and just peek out and destroy some fools. But leaving the middle point there is usually not an option. I love how this thing's engine sounds really powerful, but it's just barely more powerful than a lawnmower. Okay. Maximum speed. What the hell was that even?
Armor piercing loaded.
Well, we're not gonna get into the middle without a fight, it looks. BTR. Yeah, we've got some enemies on our side now. Yeah, I wish I was as fast as the Roy Cat, man. He's giving chase to that BMP. Or whatever it was. It wasn't 906. Well, the WMA. Got him. Yeah, this thing has a really nice rate of fire. No armor at all. And not really any maneuverability either. It's like very, very slow. So that's... I feel like that's what British tanks always come down to. They always lose out due to being just very, very slow. Gosh. Struggling to get over 20 kilometers an hour. Half the enemy team has already died. More than half. One guy has already died 3 times. What the heck? Oh, damn. Didn't realize you were alive, sir. Oh, boy. Okay, he's dead. was a high hit.
Armor piercing. Loaded.
Good stuff.
Target destroyed. Armor piercing. Loaded.
I am about to get gassed. I have a... come on. I have a feeling I was about to say. Damn it. I wanted to load Squash Head.
Armor piercing loaded.
I almost thought that looked like a panther for a second. There's definitely a leopard right over there.
Armor piercing loaded. Target destroyed. Armor piercing loaded. Attention to the map.
Oh wow, shillelagh. Oh shit.
The gunner's unconscious.
Oh shit. I don't know how I didn't get that AMX. Hello, gunner, please. Oh boy. Yeah, good. Can't wait to have an actual engine in this thing later.
Target damage.
What? I hit his ammo and it did nothing.
Target destroyed.
Not entirely sure why he didn't just reverse, but alright, Ian. Oh boy. What type of gremlin is that? The one that suddenly disappears and makes me nervous.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, he probably thought he was safe. Did I shoot that bomb off his head? Nope. Well, and finally we got a decent game with the Vickers. Took a bit of a, you know... Oh boy, poor Falcon. Well, I mean, I don't really feel bad for him. He is a Falcon, but he's also my teammate. 720. That doesn't feel like 720, but I guess that's because this thing has a lot of zoom. At least this thing turns quickly. That's the one thing it's got going for it. No, I wanted that Raketenautomat. I would have had the best opportunity here. Oh boy. Damn it. We're hashing it up, and we won. I'm so sad that I didn't get to destroy that Ostwind. I have no clue why he was firing there to begin with, but I don't think he did either. Okay, good. Almost done, almost done. Yeah, a few more games. I also forgot to change the volume of the music all this time, so it's been difficult. Because it's been a little loud. Righty then, we've got I, and that's all we have. I think I am going to go towards the middle. The issue with doing that is that by the time I reach here, they're gonna have basically reached halfway across the map. If you could turn a little bit, sir, that would be fantastic. No? Okay, then I'll just wait for my tank to be slower than yours. Yeah, this is going to be a problem, because they're going to reach this, and taking this place when they're like already all over the place in these openings is not nice. Yeah, I'm already starting to regret my choice in location. Oh boy. I don't hear a whole lot. If this guy immediately goes down, we'll... no. Oh. Really, Gaijin? Really? Sometimes I despise you. Very much. How did that hit the wall? Thank you. Finally.
Armor piercing loaded.
Cannon breach only? What the heck? Oh, you got the kill. This fire rate really is quite nice, I must admit. Against all my, you know... All the reservations I have against this tank, the fire rate is very, very nice. I can't believe I only got the cannon breach for that. Ow. Ah, yes, of course. Random Rekhaten, who made absolutely no noise whatsoever. Oh boy. Gaijin and their sound rendering, or whatever you want to call it, it's not really rendering when it's sound, but sound is tied to the tank being rendered. Or updated, having its position updated in the server, rather. That was such a, like... Look at this, the BTR, he passed right by that fucking guy, but me? No, couldn't do it. Too slow. So, otherwise I would have had the best position ever to destroy their team, but now I'm relegated to this terrible fate. I mean, I should always look both ways before crossing, as usual, but... I guess I'll mark him for the team. There's a little turret over there. Oh boy. An F8F. What the heck are you doing? I killed your gunner, how are you... Bro, I didn't destroy your driver or your engine, why are you not driving? So I destroyed his gunner, But somehow he was still able to shoot his ATGM like nothing was going on. What happened with the Raketen? Can this guy leave me alone? Starik? Okay, that's probably him. I saw something while I was looking at the chat. God, I really hope those bushes are not vulnerable to being removed if you turn your graphics down. Aha, all the turntables. Uh-oh.
Armor piercing, loaded.
Is this IS-3 like getting bullied by someone? I have a feeling he is. Because he's been standing there for a very long time with an enemy right next to him, and neither of them have been successful so far. God, it's so painful to be this slow. Goodbye, Ruski man.
Armor piercing, loaded.
Is that another? Yeah, it's another AA. It surely isn't the destroyed turret. No, Mr. Tree, why did you have to do me like this?
Load squash head.
Cool. Oh boy.
Squash head loaded.
Oh, it's a Veek.
Target damage.
Why are you not moving?
Squash head loaded.
Okay.
Target destroyed.
I hear a Soviet engine right next to me. Luckily we have Squash Head, which was essentially made to destroy Soviet vehicles. Unfortunately, he heard me too, and why do I have the feeling that in the time it took me to start moving and drive over there, he had the time to turn around 180 degrees? I have a feeling that's what happened. He heard me and just turned around 180 degrees faster than I can roll like 50 meters. It is so sad to be this slow. And I don't know what to do about these vehicles. Like, you can't really move them down a lot, because they'll face stuff they probably shouldn't. But you can't really keep them where they are at, because they're just so slow. I mean, being slow is just extremely anti-meta in War Thunder. Let's just get a few with the boss mark, shall we, if we can? Something is bullying our poor MI something or other. Yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do to help with that. I don't want to just sit here in the spawn, but... Oh, okay. So we just lost A. It's such a shame that I couldn't get the drop on that guy, the T-55. I mean, the T-55 is nowhere even close to being at the same level as the Cent Mark 10. It's like way better in every single possible way. It is a higher battle rating too, but it's not better by a small margin, is what I'm trying to say. Why isn't this Spitfire, first of all, winning against the 262, and second of all, oh, he did win, okay, good. But there's another. Oh, he won against a 262, but that is not a 262, that is an F-84. Well then, what exactly are you shooting at? In Chinik. Yep. What the hell was that box? What is that box? Is it vulnerable to my whims? Oh, it was that sad thing. Darn, that was our chance. This Spit needs to fly high if he wants to get him. We still unfortunately need to cap. Why do we have so many IS-3s and other weird shit? Oh! When these guns hit, they really do the... They do the trick, certainly. Wow. This guy has got to be the most incompetent jet pilot I've ever seen. Or just very impatient, I don't know. Oh, we're uncapping now, good stuff. I guess someone destroyed the T-55 guy, that's nice. What are you fighting, Mr. IS-4? Ouch, apparently there wasn't there was a Leopard 1 still. Somewhere. Oh, he's sitting all over there. Good little spot, but he really hasn't been doing a whole lot. What is this IS doing? He's like climbing the tank. It's so weird. Guy fighting him is also very weird, but alright, you know. That was a decent game. For all intents and purposes, we did our part in a full up tier, so can't really complain too much. I don't know, I zoned out, sorry. Almost half. And we got the daily tasks pretty much completed. Tell you what, let's do one game with this, so we can at least, you know, get some progress for that task. So we don't have to do everything with the M46. I'd rather do it with the M46, but let's do one game. So this is the last game. Oh boy. This is not the best map, but okay. Let's see, we're gonna have to be flanking a whole lot if we want to do anything. 58 millimeters at 500 meters. 69 at 100. Alright. Then of course we have 250, so anything light we can probably deal with, but to be honest, I'm not worried about light things in this thing with the 40 mil. How fast does it fire? It's one of the slow-firing Bofors. Makes sense. I just wish it was the fast-firing version, that would have been amazing. This was not exactly where I intended to drive, but alrighty then. We'll deal with this. We're a boat, so it's kind of like being out on the ocean when it's very, very choppy. Oh, there comes a wave. Woohoo. Let's try to just get some score with this thing. I don't reckon we'll be, you know, penning too many things. I think this thing used to be 3.0 when it first came out. And honestly, I think it could probably be a 3.3 without any... Because it's AP, 40mm AP, it's really not that, you know, potent. As an AA, it's okay. But that's all it is, okay. Because the 40mm, you don't really use it for anti-air all that much. I mean, you can, certainly, but I would prefer the 50s for that. Oh boy. How can we not pen his front? Really? Lamer, yeah, you got that right, Jesus. The very first thing, before I've even gotten a kill, some asshole in a plane who's just capped, yeah, totally Gaijin, that's totally reasonable that he should be able to fly after rushing the cap and dying immediately. Absolutely. And of course I'm the first target of this. I have to restrict the words I use. But, God. All I wanted was to get some score with this thing, and I have the mortar, I shoot him, I have the Panzer Force side. But of course, the very first thing this cap rushing guy sees is me, and he decides to just go for me, because why the hell not? Okay, there we go. Wow, and despite everything, despite losing his tail, he was able to smash his forehead onto the space bar and get another kill. Oh. Yeah, that's 3 kills for his one single cap that he didn't deserve. Like, please increase spawn costs for planes. Please, at the very least. It's the least you can do, Gaijin. If you aren't competent enough to do anything else in your life, please increase the spawn costs. What are you fighting? The Panzer for J.
Cible endommagée! Cible neutralisée!
Practically guaranteed a kill after hitting one bullet on a Stuka. Another one? No, okay. I am so absolutely humongous that I can barely hide behind a building. Jesus. Well, there he was. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect him to just charge me like this. Oh, well played, I guess. Let me guess, like level 2? Yep. It's always those guys that surprise you, because they just play absolutely recklessly. Like, I got shot a little bit by this guy, and I was like, okay, he's not gonna push me. Like, who's dumb enough to do that? Well, you'd be surprised. That's how they get you every single time when it's like a level 8. It's because they do something so incredibly stupid that you figure that they probably won't be doing that, but nope, that's exactly what they're gonna do. What a sad death, dude. I was looking for the guy who was in this area too. So if I just kept my aim point on where he was going to go, I could have just sprayed him down, but... Well, I expect my, you know, enemies to have at least some semblance of survival instinct, but some War Thunder players really do not. Can you... Okay, fuel exploded. I'll take it.
Cible touchée! Cible neutralisée!
The Sherman is just so goddamn good. 3-7, yeah, 3-7 for that AA, or that quote-unquote light tank. I don't know if I agree with that at all. Maybe they made it a light tank just so it would get scouting, which I guess is a little bit of a band-aid. Consolation prize. There's just so many sound flashbangs going off that I can't hear anything. I shouldn't be looking at the planes, but clearly with my first spawn I should have been looking at the planes, because this fucking asshole... Yeah, look at that. His plane, he got 3 kills after capping once, and then he just died 3 more times after dying in his plane. He got nothing. Well, he got a plane kill. I guess he managed to hit a bullet before someone crashed by themselves. Fucking hell. So scummy, like just rushing a cap and then immediately going to a plane. Oh, come on. Thank you. I'm a little bit worried for whoever it was that capped B to begin with. Wow, our team is getting dismantled on A. It's just... I'm just seeing those skull icons flashing one by one by one. Like not a single one of our guys managed to squeeze out even 1 kill. It is insane how stable the Sherman is, even at this speed. Hello. Oh yes, I forgot the Russian fucking radiator. Ouch. Where the hell did he hit me? Oh wow. I angled my front because I thought he would shoot my front. But he went for the front cog? I don't know why I shot his hull, to be honest. I should have went for the turret front, because the hull on that thing is like 80 plus that track armor, which comes out like 87 or something, which is almost impossible for the M4 to pen. I could have just as easily gone for his turret and had him. Stupid. Definitely not playing my A game today. It is Monday after all. No. Okay, it wasn't on me. Apparently there is a heavy tank in the corner. Certainly a heavy. Did he just shoot? Why did you shoot, sir? Okay, there goes that Panzer IV. Oh, really? God, if the planes could just not, that would be so nice. It is just a constant noise that I cannot escape. Please don't. Oh. Not only do I have to deal with the planes, now I have to deal with this guy parking right next to me and making noise and shooting at random things. Chaffee man. Yeah.
Cible touchée! Cible détruite!
Could probably have heard him if it wasn't for all the planes. I have a feeling I'm hearing something over there, but I don't know. Yeah, that Chaffee player hasn't, you know, he hasn't got enough of just getting surprised by a Panzer III, but he has to, you know, drive on and get surprised by an AA from their spawn as well. A Flak Panzer I, nonetheless. I wonder if he's visible from here. No, he drove on. There's definitely a man. God, if these planes could stop. Hello. There we go. See, that one-shotted him, but that one hit I got on that thing with the SAV, the Saab 20, didn't detonate the ammo, didn't detonate the shell. It's like just barely missed everything in his tank. So unfortunate. Okay, we got 20,000 now. Probably didn't get basically anything for this. Oh wow, actually all the score I got from that match counted. 3020. Okay, so that's in where in battles where vehicles from the current Battle Pass season were used. Okay. That is actually quite a bit better. So it didn't actually do too much that I got instantly cast by the worst player in the entire game. But I actually got to recover from that. And I think if I hadn't angled my tank like this, if I had just stayed like this, that guy probably wouldn't have been able to pin. I was gonna like wiggle a little bit. So I wiggled, yeah, and he got like a pixel weak spot. Look at that. That is an insanely lucky shot that he got. Not quite that shot, maybe more like this. Or maybe up there, I don't know. Nope, I can't repeat his one-in-a-lifetime shot. Because it doesn't just destroy the entire tank as it did for him. I don't know. Either way, I'm done for today. Did we get a single 30 kilometers an hour kill? I don't think we did. Nope, not a single one. Cool. I love this game. I definitely don't hate Gaijin a lot for making these stupid fucking tasks. It's like they hired the worst, like a sadist to make these tasks. Like, oh, we have to force them to be on the move while shooting at people and hoping for a kill. Well, we're just gonna have to go for this thing probably and do it. That's probably the only way. Or the best way, not the only way, but the best way, for sure. So, I don't know when we should start doing that. Probably as soon as possible. Now we actually did get a little bit of progress on this thing, so that's good. So, yeah, I'm out of here. I will see you next time, which will be tomorrow after work, as usual. And hopefully I won't be, my brain won't be as fried as it was today. We actually have a very good victory rate with Britain overall. No thanks to me, mostly. Well, I had a few good games today, so I can't complain too much. Mostly in the Cent, to be honest. I had like a few good games in the end, at the very end with the Vickers. Shame that one was ruined by the Raketen. 80 millimeters. Where did that Bradley hit us? Did he hit us like right there? That is so weird. Like you have a 80 millimeter front there and then random 40 millimeters there so that autocannons can sneak in a shell. I have a feeling that's in real life this is probably more of a strong point than a weak spot, but in Gaijin's fantastical world, it's a weak spot. It could have been hidden that as well. Oh well. Vickers 1, it's too slow to be meta. That's what I can say. Anyway, take care. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.